take. And with the Raze and Neon in their comp, a lot of chance to get active.
They're still going deep here. Leviathan want more information. They'll take a fight CT.
Tex isolated on that corner and Spike on these slower rounds. Leviathan getting themselves into very good positions for the post plant. It won't be easy for MIBR to work back in, especially with Spike taking down one of MIBR's two duelists. So now it relies a little bit more on Osbos, see what he can manage as Sato clears away on the back of Pillar. Now that lurk comes online, and Osbos falls too. So now without their duelist, MIBR are sticking onto the Spike. Deal with that late lurk coming in, but now players continue to drop Sato.
4-1, relying on King's backstab as the only extra piece of their post plant. Here they flip that script, go for that fast walk CT, and after getting that pick, even though...
There.
Here comes a re-clear for MIBR. Both teams posturing back towards mid.
It's pull back on the Star, and good reactions from Verno trying to hold it down. Does get 2 kills, but at the same time, Spike opens up 3, and now this B site.
That's insane from Spike. A Stinger spray transfer into the Classic, and Zekin...
Ebert in terms of getting that second kill. First one was on lock. Is this just one clip? That's the question.
Yep, they line up. Spray down, he slides away. And that is just disgusting.
And switches to the Classic. Yeah, because he only has 3 bullets left. He has the Bucky, but that timing, a little bit too good. So MIBR switch it up, fight down mid. That's what Lever doing as well. This.
So you think Heaven's safe, when do you check the gap?
Oh, but King just cleared at a superstar throughout the group stage. Now spots 2 players dropping down on him, 1 for 1. Opens up a chance for Leviathan. Sato for the flash in heaven, instant on the kill. And that's gonna pull an ultimate out. Sato lands another one. So Blows has a real shot at things yet to keep the streak alive. 4 rounds in a row, but the clear.
It's a tiny bit quicker from Blows. I think that's a win.
One enemy remains.
So the trades here were good from Osbos. It's safe hands. Keep this round under control. Because
interesting, they've been doing so much of this early B main and mid looks. We never really saw them do a lot of ramps play. This time though, headed straight into Zekin, who's waiting and finds Spike again. That's back-to-back rounds of success as Neon
to catch the lurk, but the real lurker, he's over on B. That's a kill for King.
And King has the Spike as well. He's lurking. MIBR playing toe-in-toe with one another as Blows look in the wrong direction. MIBR have a chance as Neon brings it down. Zekin's already pulled that ultimate, slides into the corner, makes it even, and the plant is good for him. He can try and stick this halfway. As Neon has to run on in there, taking him away from the Spike. The time is limited. Zekin holds it down, 0.03.
Isolate the fight and know exactly the advantages to play for.
That kill was crazy on the lurk.
I mean, yeah, they went for that re-clear to try and catch King lurking in mid. Instead, he's still dominating them on B. Man, did Zekin
flash in mid as well, so at some point, he's gonna turn back around. And Leviathan think they're safe from King on the other side. Blows has utility in hand. So King will show up and shut out the showstopper. Things could have gotten a lot worse for Leviathan if Osbos finds more. Now Zekin's just jumping around in B main. That's going to put the heat now on Leviathan, who only have control over mid. At the same time, Spike dives all the way back in defender spawn. This round has been all over the place. Is 1 kill. He has to kill this player backside. If Tech stays alive, the round is so difficult. He doesn't clear him. Now with 7 seconds left, just a pocket for Blows to plant the Spike. Tex doesn't quite have the spam, but it might not matter. Blows is so low HP. The Classic finds a kill. And now down in hell, he will be dealt with.
But not checking that anchor back site. Leaving Tex alive, that's the difference in this round.
Irrelevant.
B main, and then you walk it down in mid. You know Leviathan are going to come back into you. 3 players ready to swing out off of Zekin's contact, but Spike lays him down. Good lord! 60 shots to start this off. It won't be simpler than that. Still enough time to work with for Leviathan, assuming there aren't just kills going on through smokes. Nice stun, and it's a better shot out of Tex. Hold on a minute, MIBR could do this. It would have to be Verno. Backed into the corner, Leviathan swing together.
The big piece of that round was this re-clear in mid.
Down.
3 players from MIBR, it's that pattern we've been talking about, where once they see strong presence on one side, they're always re-pushing with their duelists +1. And it's been multiple times now where, despite that being a good read, the LEV individuals have just...
Neon's actually expecting something with the paranoia. Chooses to keep it quiet. This flash, though, Zekin in a whole world of hurt. Sato is good for another one, and now Spike spots that player back in garage. So it'll be this forward fight into Neon. Taking him down is critical for MIBR's chances in this round, but they can't even secure the trade on the other side. All the while, Spike has now walked back into spawn. Verno's wondering where the hell is this guy coming from, because Leviathan are in full control of this map. It's really just Mizzino, but even realizing there's major gaps they can look to exploit. Well, it seems to me that Leviathan are giving me the
here. Just a really great half. I think that MIBR actually had some good reads of how to deal with this style. The issue was the new permutations, the stuff that didn't have to get shown in that Furia game is what got the better of them. To refight off that smoke drop.
Yeah, Leviathan just fully abandoning this B site, ready to quickly flood in here out of heaven. See how their chances look, as a lot of utilities being hurled back at both sides here. Even trades to start, but it's MIBR now on top. With some posturing back into sight, Neon stays alive and tries to slip back in. It's Mizzino for 3 kills.
Everything and look to refight together back site once their opponent's util was already used.
Yeah, I'll see these shots out from Mizzino as well.
Nice
really clean on King.
Yeah, look at his spacing here, the trading, all of those fundamentals looking
a little bit pinched right now. Slow to get down onto ramp. And without any real way of fighting back, it's gonna have to be taking down Verno here first. Now their backs a little bit more comfortable. No flank coming online. As MIBR have this judge here laid out by Neon, but another challenger awaits. MIBR really just plucking players off left and right with Tex back into the corner. Now Spike pulled away from the spike. King out into the open, a flash to delay. There's not much time for him. He needs to work back in, but there's no
an intentional bait play. But the difference maker in this round was that Aspas was unsuspected back CT. When Zekin dies there, you never think that the Rays...
Now back over towards B, while Zekin is sending the fake up onto A ramps. Not quite there on the shots, and Lev will...
Show spawn freshman.
Let's do right side, do right side, do right side.
Keep fighting. Heaven. Out spawn now, out spawn now.
Alright, I've
Out
spawn.
Both
on side.
Spawn it for you.
80 Omen. It's planted for you. Omen was Dino.
NT, bro.
Yeah, vocal there, but the unfortunate thing was this round kind of got decided earlier.
Yeah.
With him dying over in ramp.
I wonder how much of that was him taking more responsibility. Since he's dead, he can sort of mastermind without having to worry on his micro, because MIBR were not, right? If the streaks of 4 continue.
MIBR just contact into B main. And
well,
Neon
just tucks right shoulder against the smoke, and the Prowler doesn't see him. That is major, especially now in a position to trade out and take down Spike. That sees is brilliant as well. Verno's utility on here eats up a lot of precious time. Seeds over heaven control. Now Mizzino is taken out as well. So Verno steps up. A chance to fight these lines together as Tex up in heaven. No one suspects him. Now Verno around the other side, trying to see through all these smokes. It's hard to spot an angle, but it's a 1-on-2 for Tex, and he doesn't stand a chance.
This is how it opened. Neon just getting executed on the site. And there are so many signs that this is an MIBR win. Seconds control towards hell there.
See what the changeup is. Teleport over to the side. Curveball ready. It's a trap play from Lev. Ready to activate as Neon comes around the corner. Zekin spins around for 3 out of nowhere.
Won't let the weapon stay.
Not sure if he has a choice.
Here we can see it.
It just didn't hit him.
Oh, didn't hit him at all.
Yeah. I think he was, first of all, he was looking to this left side.
Yeah,
but
and also kind of half tucked behind that box.
Exactly.
Enough to shield him.
And then quick on the slide where the one.
This looks like a repeat of the pistol round for Lev.
Cover going out.
Neon's been caught here before.
There's decent stall here for Lev, but not when Zekin's just sliding into the site, trying to teleport away as Neon, but that pull catches him out. It's a perfect execute from MIBR. King now stuck inside of the site, but this might be his playground. King, are you kidding me? Sato gets the kill. Sato hears them both.
One enemy remaining.
And now to seize the reins in this game once more, it is Sato leading from the front. Sato has that fight, and Sato's gonna swing wide to
3. I cannot believe that they got this one across the board, because by all accounts, when Neon is teleporting, looking lost at how to hold this site, it should be over.
that kill there.
It's so good from King. That's Sato's follow-up.
By 2. One more sends Leviathan up in this series. It'll be a fight over mid. Haunt out, Zekin in, but he goes too wide for it. Leviathan already for 3. It's a massacre.
The rookies, the next generation of South America stepping up.
Tex again in the unenviable position. It is a flawless round to close out this first map. Where MIBR are already up full control over tower. Boss is wondering where anybody actually is right now. It's all on the other side of the smokes. The stuns come online. Leviathan try to work on in. They got pushed back with some counter utility. It's great tracking from Zekin as well. That'll be a couple of kills from Tex on the top of it as MIBR run through Leviathan. This piss around plan not paying off at all for Lev.
Still King in a 1-on-2, but both players grouped up towards tower.
Yeah,
and Verno to shut it down. The second the rest of this util came in, Amazon fighting up together, ready to play close in these smokes and punish in positions that are difficult to clear with all of that initiator utility that Lev are indexed into.
There's a camera for protection, but I'm really curious to see how Osboss is able to work this operator in on the attack. Tex, excellent there on the lurk, but not too much of a fight yet from Lev. But their backs could be vulnerable. Mazzino's going to inform his teammate that he has to go in, and Zekin seizes the moment. Nice shot from him. Now holding down the line, and the back line covers his own back. Osboss has this crossfire now. The first shot goes astray. Zeno will hold it down, though. No issues found. It's the sole survivor. Be lucky to get out of here with that gun intact, and he won't.
MIBR have had their weak side there and have been able to immediately react and take a free site on the other side. And no matter how much util you have, no matter how well set up you are to play that.
MIBR are fully spread right now, playing all 4 points as Leviathan continue on that fight up. Oh my word, now the ultimate opening up the skies as well. Spike trying to catch Verno, retreating, but MIBR win every single fight. Neon, it has to be together from MIBR, trying to line up and knock down.
Meaning that only the Neon got through the smoke here, and the rest of the team was able to kind of duck away and live.
Yeah, I cannot believe he gets out with this.
It's insane. Full blind, 11 health.
He's just holding down left click on the way out. They just have a free sight. Again, it's just going to be retake simulator, but playing an A post plant versus 4 ultimates, a Tejo, and a breach is not an easy task, but now Blows doesn't have the chance to use his. Leviathan are running into this retake before they've actually ripped their ultimates. It's a bit rushed from Leviathan as now the duelist is lost as well. No spike into the fight, and now Sato has been shut out as well. Where are the ults, Leviathan?
Ultimates are getting used. And then they're still putting all these tools in regardless.
Oh.
As one by one, they just swing into Osboss and get executed.
Osboss tracking that slide with the op too is real sweet. He's challenging on the flanks. This is now 3 players working back into A main. The problems have been Tex holding down the line, but Sato will take down the Cypher. And now MIBR don't have that forward position. It's just Zekin stuck over in sand by himself. Will Leviathan be able to flush him away? He would be the problem, and he is holding it down. MIBR have brought things back even, now pushed out of this site by the Thunder. Osboss quick on it, but Neon is there with 10 HP to take another round.
It wasn't a massive adjustment in how that they're approaching these rounds.
Oh.
This is another retake. Another mistake, I think, in the way that they were fighting. But they actually succeeded in flushing the players out from main.
Won't be easy for Leviathan to work back in. That's for sure. Trap play in Arcade. That's the look from Lev. Osboss delivers the first shot of the round. And it's Zekin that's stuck in Arcade as players try to flush him away.
Coming in underpass.
Yeah, but Neon's been holding this one down. How good is he with the up? Ultimate from the plant. Kills before that's a factor, and it won't be. Playing this one by the books. Stun goes a little bit wide, but Spike now finds himself isolated. 1-on-3 now for Osboss, pushed away by the blast. And Leviathan already onto the Spike. It's gonna have to be done with the rifle. Osboss baiting a little bit, calling the bluff, but this time it's a full stick. King will hold it down.
And they are starting to find success. These early fights have looked a lot better. There, catching on to Zek and being prepared for Tex on the lurk. He got the better of them in so many of these early rounds with those split pushes.
And I think it's because they've controlled it more now. They're not just... Mazzino already pulls out the ultimate to stall out the flank. That's a big loss. Sato's going to be really late to the party on the north side as well. Leviathan are running through these A main players. Again, MIBR isolated. Zekin, the Soul Sands player, in a new position this time. Last time was good for 2. Nearly the third could have won the round from here. This time, he might just need the whole lot. Patience. Patience from Zekin. Now the pressure is applied. It's just Zekin and Tex dropping into the site, but too many lines have been held. Leviathan.
They show better control in these late rounds. They succeed at pushing through on the flanks. They stop overextending into these fights. They're ready for Tex's lurk. And from what was the grimmest of starts, now this game is well and truly possible. It's 8-4 at the half.
You can just overwhelm sites completely from any angle. And in similar fashion to previous, Sato the one to plant the spike here with a quick dash into the site. Rest of the team playing off site. It is just Spike up in tower with a Shorty, of all things. Shorty versus Sheriff. And Zekin gets the half stick already. This could be a problem for Leviathan, now losing Sato onto the post plane. It's just a full stick. There's 5 people alive. They have, 10, 15 seconds before the retake comes online.
It's just so quick.
Yeah, they just had no one on site. Oh, we've seen other teams in the past on Fracture do
And
this.
the missiles miss.
Oh my. Leviathan. This map sort of hinging on this round now.
Percent on defense as well, but hard anchoring, it's difficult.
Well, the support is coming in. MIBR already have 4 players on the path, but where can Tex even play on that site? Somehow he stays alive. For the rest of his teammates, he can't say the same for them. Ospas for 2. And now Tex still ratting it up, down on site. That's a headshot mid-jump. This round ripped away by Ospas and Tex. And Neon not long for this world.
This is around
See that again.
It was just the mechanics on display. Look at that from Ospas as well.
One enemy remaining.
And these ones to close it out.
With the dive and the pinch back into main. This time Zekin tries to take that fight, but still slips on out of there. The mobility from MIBR is impressive. The difference for Lev is this time Neon's in the site, holding on to that space that was just taken. So Leviathan have a chance to work back in. And his players come stepping out from the smokes. There's Leviathan in a decent enough position. Not if Verno has anything to say about it. And Ospas to deliver the final blow. We are going all the way here in this series for London. Falls back onto the B site. Leviathan with 25 seconds left. Wait for that Sage wall to come down exactly at that 25 seconds. With a pick down into mid, it's 2 players bundled up on site. Ospas from above will hold for a moment as Verno tries to stay alive up in the middle of everything, and it's Leviathan with King. Light armor his only advantage. Saw barrel, needs to drop down, but straight into 3 players will be...
I think Leviathan had all the right approaches of how to deal with it. They started off by pressuring out the first slow orb. Then it's about pressuring back towards B, getting their chamber in a position where he can proactive MIBR's head early.
Yeah, you see the difference is already Ospas is out onto Catwalk. This time, Neon with the team in B main. It is just the Vi's utility, but it's a great dart from Zek, and nobody broke that one. A major leap forward. Verno, peppered away at, now King out of the picture as well. Not really sure how Leviathan want to work on in. It's jumping in front of the flash. Quick trades and quicker kills out from Ospas this round. With just 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
Neon's gonna try to hold on to this operator. Not the easiest task as MIBR. I don't know if they could have bought that one without being able to switch up to that this round.
There's that dart. Just walked into it there with that combo off the flash. Really nice stuff from Zekin. And I think the microplay here was interesting for Lev, going for the fight into the Sage. At the same time, King was TPing past the wall to cut that float player, who would normally...
Can find a solve, but look at main. Verno has boxed himself in with the wall. Leviathan aren't actually going for that exec. They're just trying to take this forward space with Spike.
Still a Vice Wall on the other side, and Spike gets picked.
Players turning around to try and spot out if anyone's back in main, but Sato didn't see that player, and that is going to get punished for it. That might be already have 3 players up in heaven.
They want to call back into this lurk, but can the Spike even get out? There's a door up.
The door is closed. And you'd have to go through mid where there is the wall. Neon gets that kill, and that opens up the rotations. Yet, Zed has that rifle out. Ospas with the Blade Storm will need to come up with something here in a 2-on-2. The off angle is tough to deal with. But who better than Ospas? As he runs on in, they're shut out of the round. Zekin steps up as that second challenger. And it's the wide swing from blows to take.
End of that one. This is close to a checkmate. The player in main going unchecked. The spike with 30 seconds left, trapped in A. But Neon activates it just the right time. Catches a rotation with his op. And gives a path for his team back in.
That's back online, or maybe just a drone in.
Look at Ospas though, walking down into mid, taking this space.
Not sure if it's going to matter. It's going to have to be the anchors to get something done here. Tech's already pinged out, and the Hunter's Fury could be a factor. Now it's starting to put that pressure down into the side. Spike for 2. Makes it look so easy for Leviathan. Ospas, yes, has approached on the flank, but there's no one there. Leviathan are in full control of this site.
Never giving us an exec on that site whatsoever in this game.
Oh man, Spike.
Oh, don't do it.
Don't do it to him.
It's just not
Nah,
necessary.
come on, Spike with the knife.
And the execute as well. This is just a thing of beauty. Spike is pathing around this far side, just gets a spam kill onto Zekin as they're all trying to run from that Hunter's Fury.
Behind it, clears out this space, but Leviathan haven't really done too much behind it.
Spike.
Just Spike here now underneath. Quick reactions from Mazino. And it'll be Zekin on the other side of this wall. Here's the players approaching. No one clearing him in the corner. And that wall lasts a long time. Utility in hand is dangerous. It's risky. He's got support, but blows, locks it down. But it's Leviathan fighting forward. It's a resurrect from Verno, trying to keep his teammate in it. Pairs up with his teammate, but they're a little bit scattered. Verno spots it. That is a major round to bounce back.
Verno. This fight in CT was absolutely everything. A 3-on-5 at this point.
And it could have gone so wrong.
And that's how he hits it. A perfect 90-degree flick.
With Zekin throwing so much utility at this, it's a big red flag. Shock Dart brings Ospas down to 43. He didn't buy armor in this round. And now he's getting burned by the Blaze Wall. 12 HP and a prayer. 1 kill is all he'll find. MIBR still have 2 players alive on site. And Spike has slipped into this smoke. Good for it on the other side. Spike has been lethal playing around these, and he picks the perfect timing. Lobs in an extra slow orb on top too. Just 1 bullet could finish off Spike, and Verno steps up again. He has taken over these last 2 rounds to give his team a chance to try and sweep out, bring it back within 2. Time is a factor though, and Blows knows it. The recon fired away, instantly broken. Now Verno coming into the other side, and MIBR will take.
It's another round where it looked like Spike had done enough. He played this so well, navigating in and out of different angles, isolating so many fights in this round.
Forced up as often as he can, but Leviathan ignoring him for now. It's 5 players looking to slam it over on A, and it's good. Verno removed immediately. Goodbye. He was the hero of the last 2 rounds. Now doesn't even have a chance. Considering even hopping up here. As a Hunter's Fury tries to line him up, Tex will shut him out. But this is just extra stall. Tex too meets Neon's operator. It feels like one of the first times all game. Ospas
1 enemy remaining.
now pushed down out of this round. MIBR had some momentum going for them, but Leviathan have seized it back in its entirety. Zekin is so low, and King sits him down. Leviathan lead 8-4 at the half.
Leviathan, what they are this year. But the calling in this half from King, I have been so impressed by. He conditioned so many slow rounds, so many works back in here to just full send it. With the Neon, with the Phoenix, hard aggressing onto Verno. That is on either of these sites.
Oh, but it's going to be a fight on market. Spike's the critical player, 32 HP, but he's blocked off by the wall, and those pistols can't break it down quickly enough. MIBR do well to isolate into the fights, but now a gap has been opened.
still coming behind them from Zek, and he could be the linchpin, but they're going fast.
Less than 20 seconds left. Good kill from Verno. The spike needs to be planted. The flank might not even be in time. 10 seconds left, and Zekin is silent with it. But still, you must plant the spike. Now you have to kill Blows. Dropping down out from heaven. Mazzino tries to stick it. Oh, it's dangerous. In the clutch, Mazzino so low on health. Mazzino down to the wire on that round after it looked like the promise of early aggression.
Lev was fighting so much time, just juggling back and forth. And when only got one kill, I do think the critical piece of that was Zekin coming back on the reflank.
In that weekend, only 10 in groups. It's now early control, counter stun, and maybe a chance at a refight. There's the flame coming up from above. Teleport away, gets a quick escape, but now the refight, a spike steps on into it.
They want to kill him early, Tech's going for it.
He's stepping on the other side of the door. Once that fight, and he's gonna live to regret it. Zekin into the 1-on-3. That's how this map started off. Back with pistols, then this time the rifles doesn't make a difference. It's still King.
Different layers to it. The initial fight in, and then you see them tuck back away and re-slide. Here what you're seeing from Spike.
One enemy.
His excellent shooting. It brought them the advantage out of that round.
3 players on the other side. Makes the sound of the drop. What you got, Neon? That's a kill, and that's a quick...
Online. MIBR have to hold. This is the round they need to win.
Everything comes down to this round. They're not going to have a chance to breathe. Verno settles the score with Spike. And Leviton have been stuck up in heaven. Zekin hitting the floor. It's just these players down in hell that need to make the difference. Need to do something. Will they be able to stop Leviton? A stinger in hand, 72 HP to their name. It's not comfortable, but Verno will be the hero.
One delivered here. With a 3K in the post plant.
One enemy remaining.
And it was another tight round. Now Aspas buys the attack side operator.
Well, Leviton fight ready up in main, Spike again!
Mazzino hoping for a pick in mid, but a crossfire here.
Sato has his number. No more Mazzino. And now trying to fight back into this B site, anticipating MIBR slipping into the gaps. Spike might put on a little bit more of a show for us. Spots the player in the back, and he's so quick with it!
Event, and he's taking it into his own hands. This set play was perfect. The shots, incredible.
Come on!
He hits 2 spray transfers in a round.
That was with him on the team. That was Tex. That was Mazzino. Now facing down. Gotta come up with something. Verno boosts himself. Good utility, but Osbus is down on 5 HP. Again, he won't have a chance. Leviton are just too strong.
It's the same desperate attempt. Sato here to end it. That's one.
Only 2 left alive for MIBR. Zekin down to 30 HP. And it's a pistol on his teammate. Spike is waiting for it. Pressured on every front. Leviton have been so strong in these moments, and they deliver again. Leviton, welcome to London. You're headed to the big games.